Hey there, everyone. I'm back. I'm not sure what happened to my video before, but everything just seemed to went blank and to have gone blank. And so I'm back here. And my topic is a year in review. And I want to spend a few moments just looking back over this 2018. It has come and gone really quickly, because I do remember when it was coming around that there were a number of predictions about what's going to happen in the political arena and what's going to happen in the spiritual arena and the evolution of our awareness. And so today, what I want to do is just to let you a little bit into my year in review and hopefully have you to look over yours also and to see how you're going to transform or transition between 2018 and 2019. Certainly the time to have done that would have been a little earlier, but it's better to be late than never. As my parents always say, not that a practice of being late is a good practice, but it's better to get started than not to get started at all. Now, as I looked over the year, I know today's December 24th, and so I want to pause and go back and wish you all a very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. For those of you who celebrate different holidays that I may not know the name of, just happy, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year, whatever it is, to everyone. And I don't so much celebrate Christmas, but we have to admit that it is a time when there's a special energy that's in the air, where a lot of people feel excited, the music in the air, even if there's no music going on, that's Christmas music, there's still a certain energy and excitement in the air. And I think we can capitalize on that as individuals to help us to advance our own causes, whether it's our material or spiritual causes, because high energy vibrations are always really, really very good to what you're trying to achieve. Now, I was actually in the kitchen making my Christmas cake, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna go comb hair and do all of that. Threw on a little bit of makeup, put on my little head wrap, and here I am. So looking over 2018 now, going back, I would say for me, it was an amazing year of transformation spiritually, a year of spiritual evolution, and a year of getting to know myself. Because you may have known that in 2017, sometime late in August, mid-August, I had a medical situation that really set me back and caused me to have to take a pause and pay attention to myself and what I was doing. And that medical situation was a blessing in disguise. I put in disguise because really I wouldn't want it to happen again. But looking retrospectively, as I do with every other thing that happens in my life, I can say it really opened up a lot of things for me to be more present and to be more aware of my body. And so this year was a year where I spent it mostly in reflection, in self-searching, in self-discovery, and in writing a book that I feel is going to make a huge difference for humanity. At least that is my deepest desire while I write it. And as I write this book, I often feel the influence and the power of spirit surrounding me, that the words are flowing much beyond my blocked writer's block. You know what I'm saying, for those of you who have written before. And so the book was titled something else. I'm not going to say yet. And I got a revelation to title it something else. So you will soon see in 2019 what this is. And it's a project that I had been working on and set aside and thrown off and redone. And just finally, I got around to doing it. So I'm almost at the end of the book. And now, you know, given editing and all of the other publication processes, that book should be in your hands before the end of February is my goal. So this year has been one of that, really, much of self-reflection. And that book is a story of my evolution, my growth, my walk, my happiness, why I find my life to be so fulfilled right now and to be blissful, really. And that really doesn't mean that every single aspect of my life is on track or going the way I want it to be. No. But that is the beauty of life and living this way, that you are able to manipulate whatever circumstances that show up and tune it to your own good and your own profit. So now I want to ask you to take a look and to look over the year and to see whether it has been the year that you promised it should be. I would say mine probably wasn't the year I promised it should be, because I would have liked to have gone much more aggressively at a lot of things. But I did hear my own internal guidance system telling me to slow down. And so now I'm in tune with that. And there is nothing that's more magical than that, when you're able to listen and tune in and follow that internal guidance system. Because when you do that, even though intellectually your mind may be telling you, oh, let's get on this, and wanting you to work and wanting you to think through a lot of stuff, even though your mind may be telling you that, when you do tune in and listen, you do get there faster and easier, with a lot less stress and a lot more peace, a lot more power, and a lot more profitability. So I want you to tune in and look over your year and see what it was. Was it a good year for you spiritually? And I'm not talking about religion necessarily. I'm talking about your one-on-one connection with divine source. Was it a good year for you? Was it a good year with your family? Do you have things that are left over that you need to clear up? That's important. Clear that up. Was it a good year in terms of you finding your purpose in life? Do you know what your purpose is and what you want to do? And if you haven't done that, then I do invite you to spend some time and do it. There's a resource I have on the website, passionstoearnings.com. passionstoearnings.com. If you go there, it's a free resource that will help you to walk through to identify the things that may be things you are passionate about but have not yet discovered. It's really important to know what is important to you so you can live all areas of your life in terms of that capsule. What is important to you? Because that's the only way you're going to be fulfilled. So then again, was your year a financially sound one? Was it? Did you achieve everything you planned to achieve and achieve it in a financial way? For me, my year was a year of internal reflection and just going easy. That was my year. And so what was yours? What was the goal? What were the goals that you set? And did you find that the issue of finding resources to take care of the things that are important to you was a challenge? Just ask yourself all of this. And then as you do that, lay a plan and a time where you can set aside to reflect on you, my friends, because all of this mad rush that we are caught up in, all this thing to get to a certain place in a certain time, none of that will really matter if you are not peaceful and happy about your life. It really doesn't. There was a time when I felt like I had achieved that pinnacle in my career as I worked, but the irony of it is that peace and that internal happiness was sort of missing, because I felt like I was continuously in a race having to go. And that is not a healthy way to live. So this 2019, as you set your goals, your New Year's resolution, make it happen this year and make it a year for you. you first, because if you really don't take care of you first, you will not have the resources to take care of anything else or anyone else. It's like they say when you're on a plane, put on your own mask first, because if the oxygen is going out and you're dying and there are people next to you depending on you, then you're going to be dead, and so will they. They won't have you around to provide any kind of resources. So if you're a mom, you're a pop, you are an uncle and an aunt, you are a cousin, you are someone who is the resource center for someone else, put on your mask first so you can have the energy and the resource to provide to them. So you can give them what they need, but you can't give from an empty bowl. So fill yours up first. So I wanted to leave that thought with you as you look into beginning the new 2019. And as you do that, my friends, just make sure that you are centering yourself and finding that place within, that place inside of your spirit that connects with you and what you are about, and come from that place with every decision that you are going to make in your life, every single one. So I wish you a wonderful holiday for you and your family, an amazing new year 2019, and I invite you to not let any of the madness in the political realm and anywhere else infuse your system and to get you down. Create your own environment by tuning in and staying tuned to your own internal guidance system and looking to make yourself happy. If it's music that makes you happy, turn it on. But whatever it is, enjoy the rest of this year and your 2019. Love you. Bye.